So the first lineup for attacking Lotus is just to clear this little area over here. So what you want to do is you want to line yourself up with this little brick thing right here. And then you want to look at this little sky area. And it doesn't have to be exact, but just in this general area right here, you just want to do it 1 bar.
Revealing area.
And when you chuck it, it should land somewhere over the wall over here. And if they're playing on top of here, or in this general area, they should be pinged by it. The next lineup I have is for the B bomb site for Lotus. What you want to do is line yourself up in this little corner here. You want to line up the E like this. Move it down a tiny bit. Do 2 bar.
Revealing area.
Should land on this ledge like this. When you do that, it should cover most of the B bomb site and a little bit of this tunnel here.
Swarm grenade out.
So when you're taking the A side for Lotus, when the barrier is right here, what you want to do when it drops, kind of wedge yourself up where these walls are close together, but leave a little gap and just chuck a dart.
Ahead.
When you chuck a dart off the rip, it's going to clear all this close area right here and close here. And so when you're taking it, all you have to worry about is from this point and back. Next, if you want to clear this little tree area right here, this little room right here, what you want to do is you want to line yourself up in this little corner here. And you want to put your drone kind of like this, but you want to move it up just a tiny bit to where the middle covers the top. 2 bar it.
Ahead.
When you go to look at it in the room, the dart lands kind of on this ledge right here, and it covers all of tree. Now, if you have mid control and you want to kind of dart for A side that almost clear this and that, you want to run up in this little area. You know, you have the control right here. Somebody's holding for you. What you want to do is you want to chuck a dart right on this wall right here.
Revealing area.
And when you chuck that dart, it covers mid site and it covers part of back site. So a dart, if you want to execute C site, what you can do is off the rip, line yourself up with this wall. Then you want to line this part up with the leaves right here, kind of like this. You move it over just a tiny bit to the right, and then you do a full charge. And you can throw this off the rip because your team still has to clear all this area, and so it takes a while for it to land. Once you're ready to execute, start should land right about in this area over here on this wall. And what it does is it covers part of stairs and it covers this little corner here, so you'll cover all of this back. Super easy dart you do off the rip is the barrier is right here. What you can do is just chuck it on the wall there.
Standing ahead.
Because their barrier starts over here. And so if you want to figure out if they're on this side of the map, you just dart anywhere on this wall. And you can figure out if they're over here. A lineup on defense, if you want to check this pillows area real fast, is line yourself up in this corner. And then you want to line this part kind of like this. And you want to do a 2 bar.
Revealing area.
And we do the 2 bar. Go over here. Dart lands on this wall here. And it should clear most of the area over here. So a dart you want to do if you want to control this little mound area real fast is the barrier is right here. When it drops, what you want to do is you want to go over. You just want to wing a dart somewhere on this wall over here. Because when you wing it over here, what it does is it covers all this area over here. And it doesn't have to be exact. You can chuck it here. You can chuck it over here. But you just want to throw it in that general area off the rip. Alright, so a dart you could do for the B retake, what you could do is you could line these 2 walls up. And then you could dart anywhere in this general area up here toward the top. Do a full charge double bounce.
Standing ahead.
And what it does is it lands somewhere in this corner, which clears all of this lower, that cubby, if they're playing up here a little bit, and kind of in here. So if you're retaking the A bomb site, there's multiple darts you can do. If you want to clear all of this like little close area, what you can do is just go somewhere right about here. You can crouch. Throw it toward the top of this leaf, full charge, 1 bounce.
Standing ahead.
What it does is it lands this little ledge right here. It covers all this close area. If you want to cover like inside tube and back sight, what you can do is this little green area right here.
Revealing area.
Chuck it over there. Covers middle and back. If you like don't know if they're playing lower behind this wall, you can do like a simple dart. Like you can chuck it on this wall.
Revealing area.
Try to like bounce
Standing
it.
Ahead.
Do a little bounce. Really depends how you want to clear that. And yeah. So the next dart I have is for the C retake. What you do is like line up just in this general area right here. And in between these 2 panels, what you want to do is you want to crouch 1 bar or full bar with 1 bounce.
Revealing area.
Chuck it. And what it does, it lands this little corner here. Covers this corner. Covers part of sight. Covers here. Doesn't get the back here. But it's probably the best dart you're going to find if you want anything close. So another dart you can do for the C retake is, see this little spot here? Line yourself up in the center. You want to crouch. And you want to look at this corner. You want to move it over just a tiny bit. Double bounce, full charge.
Scanning ahead.
And where it lands is right about in the center of this
There
cross.
they are.
Covers this corner, that corner, covers part of default here. And yeah, it's a good dart.